Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, and my name is Siffco, and I'm going to be talking about Exoborne. Exoborne is an open-world tactical extraction shooter set in a world torn apart by extreme forces of nature. Now, I didn't know a lot about this game, but I saw it on one of the gaming shows, and the cinematics looked really nice, and the gameplay that they showed looked interesting, although it wasn't raw gameplay, but it was still interesting enough for me to sign up for their playtest. And this is what this is going to be, a reaction and first impressions of the playtest. So it's not super finished, and I just wanted to give you my first impressions. Once you finish looking at the gorgeous cinematics, it will take you into a character creator. I'm a huge fan of character creators, and so I love that this is in the game. It's not super deep or anything, but it adds another immersion and just an extra hint of commitment that you'll put in the game. After you create your character, you'll be going into the tutorial, which is very basic. It's just like move forward, crouch, teaches you the basics of your exosuit and the amazing mechanic of the grapple. Grapples I think are in. With First Descendant and Exoborne, I'm loving the grapples. Once you're done with the tutorial, you get to pick out your loadout, pick out what guns you want, and since I kind of know what guns to use now, I just went with the sniper, the DMR, and so I equipped that and equipped the scope and just did my basic loadout, saved it, and I was ready to roll. So once you got your loadout, you'll be queuing in with a bunch of randos or a squad if you have a squad, and you'll be dropping in. So once you got your loadout, you'll be jumping in, and it feels a lot like Apex Legends. You jump in and you're able to open up your parachute or whatever it is and land where you want to land, and it's just a big loot bonanza. You can go wherever you want and get loot, and then you extract with it. Again, the goal is to extract with the most loot, but along the way you will see other players and possibly NPCs. So the gameplay, once I hit the gameplay, I tinkered with the settings and just figured out what the best settings were for me. I played this on PC, I put it in 4K, and I turned on the DLSS all the way to performance mode because I know this is a playtest, so I wasn't expecting it to run amazing. And it does run at a steady frame rate, but the game does feel off. It does feel a bit choppy. It just doesn't feel really smooth, and there's definitely desync going on when you're running next to, one of your teammates. You can just tell there's desync going on. The scope I equipped on my DMR wasn't showing, so I would go into my first person zoom and there was no scope, and so it's like, what was the point? So I was like, all right, this game is not going to be for me. And the crazy thing is, after 5 minutes, it worked. I did nothing different, but it worked. So I was able to scope and use my DMR as I wanted to. And I did get into a couple of good little engagements, but I think they were bots. So I think there's bots in the game. Either that or the players were really easy, or maybe I'm just really good. I highly doubt, just to keep me humble. But the gun felt a lot like the gameplay felt a lot like Once Human, just the way things hit, but also Apex Legends, as you hit them and the armor shows up and it's blue, and so it's got a lot of that vibe where it feels like it's a battle royale, but again, they decided to go extraction because there's a lot of battle royales, and so they want to do the extractions, and extractions are in. But as far as frames, even though I was on 4K and DLSS performance, I even went into ultra performance, and I still wasn't getting any consistent above 60. And so I said, you know what, it's all right. I'm gonna start dropping down to 2K, and that actually performed worse. I was getting less than 60, but still above 40. But for these kind of games, you want to be having at least like 80. My monitor TV is at 120, and I'm willing to go to the lowest levels to get the highest FPS for the most advantage, which is what I do for Fortnite. I turn everything low because I want 120 as much as I can. The more frames, the better, because it does help a little bit, and you want every advantage for that. So with this game, it just feels a bit choppy. Things aren't really working well. When you shoot, it works, but something's just a bit off. So it's not really there. So until I could get some like real smooth gameplay, I'll probably just wait for some patches, wait for things to just be more stable, and just overall see what the game, where the game's going to go. But it has potential though. It definitely has potential. The cinematics are amazing. The gameplay is there. I can see where they're going, but maybe once it's released at beta, there will be just a better stable product. But until then, it's just a really basic play test where you can just get used to the mechanics and see how things are. But that's pretty much my first impressions. I think it's still needs some time to be cooked. I played a few games and I wasn't really too impressed, but it's different. It feels a lot like Apex Legends. There's different weather things that happen where you can just glide in the air without having to jump anywhere. You can just open your chute, parachute or whatever, and you start gliding everywhere. And then you have your different exosuits. There's 3 that I'm aware of, and I use the Viper one, which like after you take out an NPC or a player, you start to regen automatically. And so that's something that I wanted and that I used. I didn't really play with anything else because there wasn't a lot of players. It took a little bit of time to get someone in your party for random players, but it wasn't too terrible. I would have gone in solo anyways. But yeah, so those are my first impressions and my thoughts. I wanted to let you know in case you might be interested about this game. But also I will leave just raw gameplay, maybe like 5 minutes of just raw gameplay of what I just talked about. That way you can judge for yourself and see if you want to pick this up, or also just drop whatever other game that you're playing to play this one. So that's the video. Thanks for being here. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. And until next time, happy gaming.
This is your pilot again. Haven't been able to set down around here in a while. There's gotta be some good stuff tucked away in the area. Let's go hunting.
Position will be compromised in 20 minutes.
Outsiders. Miss me, asshole. I need
Taking cover.
Jackpot. Time to rabbit. Get moving.
Position will be compromised in 10 minutes.
We have eyes on you. Dropship inbound. Dropship incoming. Good work out there. Be sure to check in with Mesh and let her know our little foray went well. Extraction ETA, 20 seconds. Extraction landing. Stand clear. Reborn, this thing is a bullet magnet. Let's go.
I see someone got a secure comms channel. Sorry about this, just got a shipment in. Gotta keep distribution moving. The potluck phone tree never sleeps.
Voice memo. Landing pad maintenance required.
That's Frank, my AI assistant. I built him. Anyway, about Tom. I've heard the rumors. Everyone has. All the reborn in the area are looking for him. But I have people that I need to keep alive down here. And real needs beat rumors. Frank, show him, please.
Alert. Tomato plants are now extinct.
Oh. Yeah, I need to change those alerts. Pretty depressing. Anyway, we could really use your help. But if you are hell-bent on finding Tar, then I have a few ideas of where to start. We can't have you stumbling around Compton County like a drunk chicken. All right. Get in contact with First Sergeant Ned. He commands the local Alpha unit. And the Butcher. She runs the local Sovereign crew. Make contact, work with these people. I know that you Reborn aren't exactly cuddly, but you need friends in both high and low places. So, talk to Net and the Butcher, and help us retrieve some supplies for the refugees. They might have some news about the recent Tar sightings too. Okay, you got this. Probably. Ugh. All right. See ya.